Welcome, jewelers. Welcome all. My name's Mega. This is the Jewelers Crypto YouTube channel where we dedicate most of our time to the DefiKingdoms ecosystem. And if you're here, you're probably wondering how or where to find your old DFK assets, your old DefiKingdoms jewel, heroes, or other things that you may have quested or found in your DefiKingdoms journey. You've returned. A lot of new stuff has happened since you may have been gone, or you just forgot how to do it. So what we're going to do here today is show you just that and show you where to find those assets. Now, I typically do have Harmony Chain on my laptop here. I have deleted it for purposes of showcasing how to add it. There's a few ways to do it, some easier than others, and some new ones that you may not be familiar with. A lot of people, of course, are familiar with the typical adding Harmony through the RPC network. I will include this link and all the other links down below. This is pretty straightforward. It walks you through it, but definitely the most time-consuming version. And to do that, simply you would come here, add network, and fill in the necessary data that they give you here on the docs.harmony.1 page. Now, there is a few easier methods to do this nowadays. As you can see here, I am already in Crystal Vale. So this is DFK Chain mainnet, their subnet that is working off of AVAX Avalanche Network. So we're going to want to find Harmony for all those old assets. So one of the ways in which you can do so is Harmony is actually housed right on MetaMask. You pull this up again. I will link this in the description below. You got a few chains here, some of which I already have added, like Binance, Avalanche, Polygon, I believe. And here you'll see Harmony mainnet shard 0. You can click add and just like that, approve, and it'll bring up a MetaMask transaction or acceptance. And basically it'll just switch your network. But I wanted to showcase this one as well. Another one, shout out to Butthead. He was on Twitter X showcasing this, which is pretty simple as well. And it looks like there's a few chains on here. I did look up DFK. You can connect to DFK chain this way, but most of you guys know how to do that already. That's already in the game. But here we go. We'll look up Harmony. Again, Harmony mainnet shard 0. We'll hit connect. We'll hit next. And we'll do the same thing that we end up having to do with MetaMask. It'll allow the site to add the network. You'll see all the same stuff that's housed in this adding Harmony document there. They'll just do it right for you. Simple, a few clicks, nice and easy. We'll add, and then we'll switch networks. So as you saw before, we were in Crystal Vale. Now we'll reload here, and we're housed right in the landing zone for Harmony mainnet. Now there's nothing to do in Harmony other than this specific spot due to us moving off of Harmony mainnet. The chains we exist on now, of course, are Clayton and Avalanche subnet, DefiKingdoms chain. It's their subnet on Avalanche. So those two chains are the only ones we're truly housed on with the gameplay. But here, you still might have assets. To check, you, of course, can come here, check your heroes. If you had any, they would show up here, of course. I'm showing 0 because I've already bridged all my necessary heroes. And to simply do that, you can come here, bridge heroes. You'll click here. All your heroes will show up, of course, and you'll just send it. All this will do, though, simply will bridge it from Harmony mainnet over to DFK chain mainnet. So you'll find it in Crystal Vale on that map that we were looking at in the beginning. You can do that with heroes. You can do that with tokens as well with the bridge, the main DefiKingdoms bridge. If you have any tokens here, they'll show up within here. But this is for, Jewel, real tokens, USD. If you have anything housed on Harmony, you'll find all those here. For in-game tokens, such as, tiers, maybe eggs, whatever you may have, you'll find that here in your inventory. Again, I've cleared out house. We don't need to be on Harmony. I've been in DefiKingdoms since 2021, so I cleared out all this, the instant we could. As you see here, I have Locked Jewel as well. Locked Jewel will not be accessible. It is simply transferred. If you have any Locked Jewel here, I've already accepted my airdrop. Your airdrops will be in the form of Jade or Crystal on the chains, Clayton or DFK chain, respectively. So you'll claim those airdrops. I believe that's in the jeweler if you want to claim those airdrops and see if you have any available. Again, I've claimed all mine already. They've already vested as well, so they should be fully vested for you. That's your lock jewel. It's no longer will be jewel. It will be Jade or Crystal in that circumstance. So as for inventory, again, if you had any items, tiers, anything like that, maybe extra gold, DFK gold, raffle tickets, whatever you may have, you'd click the item if it was here in your inventory, just like I do here with gold. You could add it. Doesn't really matter. You could send it to another wallet. Doesn't really matter. Most likely, you're probably just going to want to bridge it over to DFK Chain mainnet. And then you're golden. That's about everything you can bridge. We never had equipment over there, so there should be no equipment that you could use or bridge. I don't think we had pets just yet when we moved over to the other chains, so you probably won't have any pets to bridge. But just like that, it's all housed over here, on the right as well. Bridge tokens, bridge heroes, bridge pets. And again, this will all be bridged over to DFK chain on the Avalanche subnet. Our own chain, our own mainnet on our subnet. We love it. It's beautiful. It's fast. It runs off gas token Jewel, which for those of you know, we're loving Jewel right now, baby. But that's just about it for the tutorial here today, boys and girls. I hope this assisted some of you newcomers, maybe old and existing faces, familiar faces in the DeFi Kingdom space. Super bullish on the project overall. A lot to come. Anyone who is, peeping some of the new features, just keep in mind we have PvE out, player versus environment. We can fight those mad boars. Only 15% of the actual game is built out. So if you came back and you thought, wow, this is a lot of new stuff, there's a lot of cool stuff, just wait. A lot more is coming. This team has just built through this bear market. And, we are reaping those benefits on such an amazing project. So I hope for the best. I hope for success in your crypto endeavors. As always, do your own research. This was not financial advice. And until next time, we'll see you.